secret black and midnight hags, what is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, by that which you profess, however you come to know it, answer me. Answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, demand.
We'll answer.
Say if thou hadst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him. No! Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware, Macduff. Beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me, enough.
Thou hast heard my fear right. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than the first.
Macbeth! Macbeth! Macbeth!
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? What's this? That rises like the issue of a king and wears on his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it. Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Birnam Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree and fix his earth-bound root? Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me if your art can tell so much. Will Banquo's issue of the reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this and an eternal curse fall on you.
Show his eyes, read his heart.
No.
Come like shadows,
No.
so depart.
No!
Show his eyes,
No.
read.
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down! Thy crown sears mine eyeballs. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? A fourth. Start, eyes. What? Will this line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet. I'll see no more, and a seventh. And yet an eighth appears, which bears a glass that shows me many more. Horrible sight, now I see 'tis true, for the blood-bolter Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What is this so?
Why, sir, all this is so.
Where are they? Where are they? Gone.
What your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, my good lord.
From this very moment, the firstlings of my heart will be the firstlings of my hand. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the edge of his sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool. No more boasting like a fool. But no more sights.
he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
Oh, you know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom, to leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch. For the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear, and nothing is the love, as little is the wisdom, where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest cause, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, and judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. Now I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst shall cease, or else climb upwards to what they were before. My pretty cousin. Blessing upon you.
Fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless.
I am so much a fool. Should I stay longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead, and what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, and so do they.
Poor bird.
Poor birds, they are not set for. My father's not dead, for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead, and how wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
You'll buy him to sell again.
Thou speakest with all thy wit, and yet in faith, with wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Every one.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then the liars and swears are fools. The very liars and swears enough to beat the honest men and hang at them.
Now God help thee, poor monkey, but how wilt thou do for a father?
If you were dead, you would weep for him. If you shall not, it would be a good sign that you quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest. What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find
He
him.
is a traitor.
Thou liest, thou shalt
What, you egg? Young fry of treachery.
Just kill me, Mother. Run away. I pray you.
No. No. No.
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men bestride our downfall and birthdom.
This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me, and wisdom to offer a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry god.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. Why in that rawness left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love without leave-taking.
Fare thee well, Lord, for I would not be the villain that thou thinkest, for the whole space that is within the tyrant's grasp, and the riches to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. There would be hands uplifted in my right, and here, from gracious England, have I offer of goodly thousands.
But I am truly is thine, and my poor country's to command. Whither, indeed, before thy her approach, old Seward with 10,000 warlike men already at a point was setting forth. Now we'll together. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once. 'Tis hard to reconcile. See who comes here. Ah, my ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where sighs and moans and shrieks that rent the air are made, not marked. Violent sorrow seems a modern ecstasy.
What's the newest grief?
That of an hour's age, I'll kiss the speaker. Each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Well,
And all my children?
well too.
The tyrant has not battered at their peace?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
Do not play the miser with your speech. How goes it? If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, for shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
My guess at it.
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered.
Merciful heaven! What, man? Ne'er pull your hat upon your brow, give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it pray.
And my children too?
Wife, the children, servants, all that could be found.
And it must be from thence? My wife killed too.
I have said,
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my pretty ones? Did you say all? Oh, Hellkite, all? What? All my pretty chickens and their dam at one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
I will do so. But I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Oh, sinful Macduff, they were all struck for thee. Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine fell slaughter upon their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger, blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with my eyes and the braggart with my tongue. Gentle heaven, cut short all intermission. Front to front bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself. Within my sword's length set him. If he escape, then heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Help! Go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.